What's up, everyone? Welcome to a beautiful match in League 7 Season 3, the Charm Season. We're watching Thin Ice versus the Bad Dwagons, and the match is already underway with 10 points going for the side of the Bad Dwagons and 0 for Thin Ice so far. And yeah, we see a very close snitch race. As Chintasu scores and makes it 10 to 10, we're gonna see who is gonna catch this snitch. Once again, we have Sin on the side of the Bad Dwagons, also known as Daddy Dwagon, also known as Shade. He is a new seeker, now previously a keeper, now a seeker for the Bad Dwagons, and the mentor got bludgeoned, and he's on 1 HP. If the Bad Dwagons lock in, they may take him down as Pingu scores, Nude, and this is an action-packed match already. We are gonna see if they can get that hit on the mentor, or if they can get some tackles on Sin in order to be able to catch that snitch. We saw Flourish going for the tackle, but Sin dodged it, and now his bar is really close to filling up as the mentor dodges a bludger as well, and he's getting close to the snitch, but his bar is not quite full just yet. We're gonna see if Sin can get the catch. Flourish needs to lock in and land the tackle, but he doesn't. Maybe a bump. Nope. Sin gets the snitch, and the match is 50 to 10 in favor of the Bad Wagon. And Thin Ice needs that second snitch and one score in order to tie this match. The Bad Dragons are locked in, guys. They are locked in, but we will see Thin Ice has some amazing players as well, so they may be able to pull this back and make a comeback. We're about to see as a bludger, if we see the mentor screen, the bludger does some really crazy curves and turns. We gotta love this game, maintenance aside. Yeah, that's a feature now. It's not a bug anymore. We see that the stage bars are really close still. Just started, that stage race, and the Quaffle game is 20 to 10 in favor of the Bad Wagons. So Thin Ice really has some work, and just as we mentioned it, Banthanor puts it in and makes it 50 to 20. Now only one snitch keeps these teams apart. They need a stage if they want to catch it, or they need to score 3 quaffle goals. We will see how it goes as Pingu passes fast to Beast Man. Excuse me, lapsus right there. I think maybe he had a reserve or something, but right now Sin is low on HP and the siege bars are in favor of Thin Ice. Sin is 1 HP. They may get that elimination. We see Yukio going for him. We see Flourish going for him. And Flourish gets it. Flourish gets a huge elimination. Sin goes down. And that means that Thin Ice has a huge advantage on that snitch with 50 to 20. That snitch is going to be of the essence. And Pingu goes down to the floor. But Bad Dragons are on the attack. Lucius has the quaffle. Don't count them out just yet, just because Pingu is down. Livy is also on the pitch, and she gets bludgered. Flourish is really giving away those bludgers left and right, just hitting everyone right now. As Yukio goes in the attack as a chaser, Angel is on him, Livy is on him, Beastman is on him. Can he score? We're gonna see if he can score. He may be able to score. He's doing some jukes, some dribbles, and he doesn't get it in. I think there was a bit of a hoopsie there if my eyes don't fail me. But the truth of the matter is that Quaffle didn't go in, and now Livy has it, but she gets bludgered, Flourish once again, playing the chaser game, playing the Quaffle game, and being deadly at it, as he usually is. Now Pingu going for the score. No, dude, he makes it 60 to 20. And now the snitch bars are really in favor of Thin Ice, but the game as a whole is in favor of the Bad Dragons. They have that snitch advantage and a 10-point lead, even if Thin Ice catches. And Lucius, oh my god, I think he stole the ball from the keeper and he scores it. He puts it in and makes it 70 to 20. Thin Ice is really on Thin Ice here. They need to lock in, they need that snitch, and they need 2 quaffle scores at least to take it to sudden death. We see Lina on the hoops, a really good keeper, and now Chintasu is going on the attack. She's gonna pass it maybe to Yukio, maybe she's gonna go for the score on her own, and he gets it in. Chintasu making it 70 to 30, and the advantage is still on Bad Dragon's side, but the distance narrows. They need a snitch catch and at least 1 quaffle score so we can go to the juicy sudden death. and the snitch catch is really close. The mentor is gonna go for it. He's charming the snitch. He's gonna get the charm the snitch. He's gonna get the charm catch. He gets a bump in. Oh, careful with the kick. Beastman gets that kick in. Oh my god, the mentor may lose the snitch and he doesn't get it. Sin, Shade, Daddy Wagon, call him whatever you want. But the truth is, he was a snitch charmer twice on this match, and the match ends 100-30. The Bad Dwagons get the win in game one on an exciting series. We will see if Thin Ice can log in and get that game two. So we go to the all amazing game three that we all love. We all like and love game three, right, guys? What a crazy match. The beaters were putting in the work. We saw Flourish at one point going for Chaser game. He had an elimination on Sin. The mentor was flying really well, but just at the end, I guess the stage made a kind of like a tricky turn, you would say. It happens. And Sin managed to get that second catch as well. But it is not over yet, guys. This is a three-game series, and if Thin Ice has shown us something, is that they have really amazing players on their roster. So never say never. The comeback is always a possibility, but the Bad Wagons also have some amazing players in their own right. So game two is gonna be really spicy, really juicy. We're gonna see if the Bad Wagons take the entire series or if Thin Ice makes the comeback. Thanks, Saffron. I'm not even noticing which fonts I'm doing. But yeah, like it's gonna be a really exciting series so far. It is an exciting series, and that game two is gonna be amazing for sure. All right, I think it's time to give away some core shards. Because oh yeah, thin ice from thin ice. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, it's time to give away some core shards. So here we go, guys. Get ready for some trivia about the match we just witnessed. So for 1,000 core shards, okay, for 1,000 core shards, I would say, okay. So the chasers for the Bad Wagons were Pingu, Kalu, and who else? Whoever answers that gets 1,000 core shards. There you go, Groovy Games, also known as Groupie. She gets 1,000 core shards. Nice job, Groovy. Paying attention to the match and all. Okay, here you go. Here you go with your 1,000 core shards. There you go, paying attention to the match. And yeah, guys, we just saw a really intense match. I don't know if the Bad Wagons taking. Oh, oh my God, Groovy, nice win. Beautiful bet there by Groovy, getting now 7,000 and 500 core shards. Good job. But yeah, guys, I don't know if the Bad Wagons taking game one was on anyone's bingo card, and not to discount them, they're a really good team. But Thin Ice is also a team of legends. Like they have some really amazing players, some really goated players making a comeback as well. So I don't know if that was on anyone's bingo card, but that just makes game two all the more interesting, right? We are seeing Thin Ice playing on the comeback. They are 1-0 down, and the Bad Wagons can secure this win if they take game two. And we're about to begin here in the Whistly Burrow, a pretty chilled match for a really beautiful match. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Thin Ice versus Bad Wagons, game two. And for those who are just tuning in, Bad Wagons won the game one, so Thin Ice needs this win to take us to the beautiful and amazing game three. And we see some back passes there. Banthanor passing it to Lina. I don't know if they were trying to, make a play or just reset the chaser game as Flourish and Angel are focused on the Seeker game. Chintasu gets it in and makes it 10-0. Right now, the snitch bars are in favor of the Bad Wagons once again. Yeah, Flourish has to look in and get some tackles in. They need to disrupt Sin because he has caught the two snitches last game. Now they need some tackles. They need to stop him so he doesn't catch this one if they want to take us to game three. But Chintasu with the score, and now she's going on the attack again. I think I see Chintasu, and she goes past Spaceman and gets it in. Chintasu making it 20-0, two scores for her. Amazing performance, and Thin Ice is winning this one. But the snitch race is in favor of the bad Dwagons. Let's see if they can burn the pitch and get that snitch with Daddy Dwagon being the seeker for them. And another score, Banthanor gets it in 30-0, three scores. Snitch Insurance, so Thin Ice is really coming out swinging on this one, especially on the Chaser game. Seeker wise, they're having some issues. Sin still has a big lead right now. They need to get an elimination if they wanna get that snitch. But Sin is flying really well. Angel also putting in the work, and Lucas gets it in. He puts it in and makes it 30-10. And now that Snitch Insurance is not quite there, but they still have an advantage of 20 points quaffle wise. We see Denji, usually Seeker, now playing Chaser. He passes it to Banthanor. I think, yeah, Banthanor gets it. He may get it in. And Sin may get tackled. Flourish is going for the tackle. He may get it here. We're gonna see if he gets it. And he doesn't get it. Barely doesn't get it. And Sin keeps flying away with that snitch advantage as Denji scores another one and makes it 40-10. Thin Ice still winning the match, but the snitch catch is still in favor of Fat Wagons. They haven't been able to bump or tackle their way back on this one. And Sin is gonna be the snitch charmer this time, apparently, unless something happens. They need to bump, they need to tackle. Sin is going for that catch. He is doing some curves, moving around, being wiggly, not getting bumped or trying not to get bumped or bludgeoned. He gets it. He catches the first snitch of the match to make it 40-40. We have a tight game, guys, with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. Anything can happen. Tight game, game two. Are we going to game three? Is Bad Dwagon's gonna take this one an entire series? Find out in the next 4 minutes. We're gonna see what happens. And now Thin Ice has the advantage on the snitch bar. I would say maybe for the first time in this game, and maybe even in the series. I'm not entirely sure. No, probably not in the series, but in this game, yes. And Banthanor puts it in, making it 50-40. And Angel takes a hit, and now Sin is getting a bludger. He dodges it, but he gets bumped in the process. Now the snitch bars are in favor of Thin Ice, and Bad Wagons need the snitch if they want to secure that win, or they need to put some waffle scores also on Lina's hoops if they want to attempt to win this match. We can see Flourish relentlessly pursuing Shade, Sin. He's not letting go. Sin has to handle that pressure constantly and just move around the entire match in order to be able to dodge those Flourish tackles. So far, he's doing well, but the advantage is still on the side of Thin Ice, with Yukio, one of the best seekers in the game for sure. And we see a huge dodge by Sin. He dodges a tackle really well. Now a bludger, and he gets bludger, caster curse, and now the advantage. Well, actually, the stage bars are really close. I'm not gonna lie. It can go to anyone here with 2 minutes left. It can really go either way so far. But Banthanor puts another score in. It makes it 60-40. The Chasers are cooking on Thin Ice right now. They almost have this snitch insurance. If they catch the snitch, Thin Ice, we're going to game three, but we will see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. They have the advantage. They just need to lock it in. We can see Sin flying around, just moving all the way as he gets tackled. Did I cast her curse again? I don't know, but he got tackled, and Angel keeps throwing bludgers at Yukio, but he's managing really well. Thin Ice has the advantage on the snitch. They have the advantage on the Quaffle game. They may take us to game three. We are gonna see if Sin and Angel can turn this game around, if Beastman can get a kick, maybe a hero kick of sorts. We will see how it goes. Panther has a quaffle right now. He may go for the snitch insurance, or he may just hold the quaffle. So, we don't have any funny businesses, even though we cannot farm, but just in case. But still, the catch is getting closer. Sin is low on HP, and Yukio is getting so close to that catch. 70 to 40, a goal from Bantanor. They have stage insurance, but they will also have the snitch. Unless things change, but Shade goes down, Sin goes down, Flourish gets that kill, and Yukio is charming the snitch, and he gets it. They get 100 to 40 in a really good match where Thin Ice Chasers just cooked. They cooked, Flourish did really well, Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, and the Bad Dwagons are gonna need to, get it together and, think about maybe changing a bit of the Chaser strategy because definitely, Thin Ice did put a lot of goals past them this time. What a series, what a game. First game 100 to 30, second game 100 to 40, and the third game is up in the air. I have no idea who's gonna win this series, guys. Hell yeah, everyone loves game three. Everyone loves a game three, and we are going there, guys. We're going to game three, so get your popcorn, get your soda, get your your drinks, maybe non-alcoholic, of course. We're not allowed to mention alcoholic drinks, but get yourselves comfortable and buckle up because game three is gonna be on fire. Hell yeah, Michi. Hydrate everyone. It's a good time to get some hydration going. And it's also a good time to give away some more core shards. Okay, so to those who are paying attention, okay, to those who are paying attention, who scored the first Quaffle goal of the match? Who scored the first Quaffle goal of the match? Oh, there you go, Teddy. And Teddy gets it in. Teddy gets it in and he gets 1,000 core shards. Let's go. Here we go. I'm 99% sure it was Chin, but it's okay if it happens. Okay, Teddy, here you go. All right. And people, people are on fire here with the right reply. They just did it a bit late, so let's do. Yeah, you gotta pay a bit more attention. Okay, game three is about to begin. Let's do a quickie, a last one. Okay, who caught the first snitch? Who caught the first snitch in last match? The last match that we saw. Who? Oh, I gave him to Groovy. Oh my god, bro. Okay, I give it to you. Don't worry. Sin. Okay. There you go, Gerdner. All right, there you go. I will give it to you as soon as this game ends. Game three, we are here on fire with Thin Ice versus Bad Dwagons, and everything is up in the air still, guys. Game three, whoever wins this one wins the entire series, and Lukisus opens the score. Keep it in mind for the core shards. Luki opens the score, and makes it 10 to 0 for Bad Dwagons as Sin was about to get bludgeoned, but Beastman took it in. He was the bodyguard protecting Sin from that bludger. And we're gonna see he gets tackled though, and now he's low HP, and the stage bar is in favor of Yukio and Thin Ice. As Pingu goes on the attack, we will see if Dragons can get another score in. He dodges a bludger. Flourish gets kicked. Beastman with the kicks. Huge elimination. Beautiful kicks by Beastman, putting in the work. And we are gonna see Pingu didn't manage to score apparently, as we see Beastman doing some movements in there, and Bantanora has Quaffle. And the siege bars are in favor of Thin Ice right now, guys. We're gonna see if Sin and Angel, I think that Angel's playing, yeah, Angel's playing, if they can turn it around, if they can get some hits, bumps, tackles, bludgers in, keeper kicks, chaser tackles, all the tools that a team has in order to stop Yukio from charming that snitch. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, we only have one waffle goal, which speaks to how close this game is being so far. On the snitch side, we do see an advantage for Thin Ice, but it's still something that you can come back from if they get some bumps in and some hits on Yu-Gi-Oh! Sin is having to deal with a lot of pressure that right now. We saw Denji trying to punch him, Yukio trying to bump him, Flourish trying to bludger him. He's just dealing with a lot of things right now as Banthanor puts a score in and ties the game, making it 10 to 10. And the Snitch bars are getting closer to catch. We are closer to charming that Snitch. And we're gonna see a Sin tries to dodge Flourish once again, and Yukio is flying, dodging everything that Angel's throwing at him. The bars are really close. Bismarck has a hero kick. We'll see if he can make use of it. He hits Flourish. I'm not sure. He didn't hit Yukio. He's still full HP, but the Sage bars are getting closer. Some chaser tackles could help right now. We're gonna see if the Bad Dwagons can make a comeback, or if Thin Ice gets that huge cat. And bingo, he puts it in, making it 20 to 10, but the Stitch catch is getting closer, and Yukio Takeda charms that Snitch and makes it 40 to 20 for Thin Ice. And that second stage is gonna be as important as always. Whoever gets it may win the game and the entire series. So Sin needs to lock in, he needs to dodge those tackles, and Yukio needs to keep it up. He got the first one, and now he needs to catch that second one as well to secure the victory. Remember to pay attention, guys. Oh, Battler puts it in. Remember to pay attention so you can get some core shards after the match. You know, we're gonna be asking some trivia questions here. As Sin got tackled, the advantage for the stage is for Thin Ice, but just barely an advantage. They're almost tied. But they need to lock in. They need to lock in. This second stage is gonna be huge for them if they can catch it. Whichever team gets it may most likely win the game. They are really tied, really close on Chaser game. I would say they are 20 to 20 on Chaser, which just speaks to how close they are right now. And we see Flourish putting in the work constantly. Every single second of the game, he's just trying to position himself to get that Seeker. At one point, we saw him a bit on Chaser as well, but mainly just trying to get Sin down, to get those tackles, those bludgers that will secure the Snitch for his team. So if anyone is learning how to play beater, this is a good time, you know, to see this gameplay, to watch Flourish. He's a really good beater, and you know, just watch his movement, watch what he prioritizes in game. Definitely a good thing to see for every person who wants to become a seeker main at some point. And the snitch bars right now are super close. As Denji gets it in, and now it's 60 to 20. Thin Ice is winning this game. They are not on thin ice anymore. They are, I would say, thick ice. I don't know, but they are definitely not on thin ice at this time because they have an advantage. They have the snitch insurance, and they have 10 more points, so they can catch the snitch or not. And Bad Wagons still needs a quaffle goal in there, and Sin is still trying to dodge like crazy. He's dodging Flourish, he's dodging Lina, he's dodging everyone, and he's trying to get that meter back, that slight meter lead that Thin Ice has. He has to bump Yukio, or Yukio needs to get hit with a bludger or tackle by Angel. Oh, and I think Sin got bumped. He dodges a bludger. Luki trying to get a tackle in. Still in favor of Thin Ice. The Stitch bar, it's gonna be decisive. I feel like if Thin Ice catches it, it's most likely GG. That's a game over. If Thin Ice gets the snitch, and if Bad Wagons takes it, they still need 10 more points. So they really need that snitch, both of them, to secure this series and to close it in, as Denji has a quaffle. He's not going on the attack, he's just holding it, but the stage catch is close. Yukio is going for it, Sin is going for it, Angel is going for it, and Sin making a bump in, but he doesn't, and Yukio gets the catch. Yukio gets the catch for Thin Ice and makes it 90 to 10. Thin Ice is gonna win this series, he's gonna win this game, and they had an amazing comeback after losing game one 100 to 30. They took game two, and now decisively took game three, and they are gonna get this win with 40 seconds left. We still can see some scores, we still can see some beater hits, but the game is over. What a series. I mean, the Bad Dragons played really well, though. Like, chaser wise, they've been really close. And, you know, Yukio and Fly are just a deadly duo. It's really hard to play against them. So props to the Bad Dragons as well. They kept it close. They gave us a really exciting match and series for sure. Okay, stay tuned for the trivia question. Okay, well, the game ends 90-20. Thin Ice wins this series, and they get a win. They get a W on their standings, and the Bad Dragons get a loss, but they lost. They put up a really good fight. So, to the Dragons, heads up, guys, keep going. You did a great showing here, and Thin Ice is definitely a goaded team. So, thank you for the amazing match. Thank you for the amazing series. And it's time to give away 1,000 core shards once more with the following question. Okay, guys, who was the last person to have the quaffle in their hands? I'm gonna give Teddy and Garnet the 1,000 core shards. Who was the last person to have the quaffle in their hands? Who is Shunt? There you go, Tuonela. Tuonela gets it with Tenji. Yeah, it was Tenji. He had a shot at the end towards Beastman just as the game ended. So okay, 1,000 core shards to Teddy, 1,000 core shards to Tuonela, and 1,000 core shards to Garnet. I owed you guys, so here you go. It's not Teddy. It's not working when I try to give them to you. Yeah, we're getting scammed, dude. Don't worry. I will try in a second. I think the bot is taking a small break. Okay, I'm gonna try again. There we go. Okay, now Tuonela. Okay, Tuonela with 1,000. There you go. Okay, guys, we saw an amazing series. I would say in this case that the snitch was huge. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Bad Dragons got both snitches on the first match, which was fundamental, very important, essential to their win in that first match. And then Yukio came in, and I think he got I think 3 out of 4 or maybe all of them. So we saw how important the snitch was in this series. Really well played for both the Bad Dragons and Thin Ice. And GG's, great series, great series. Okay, everyone, we have like 3 more games today, but we have one game in like 26 minutes. We're gonna see the Bad Dragons again, so they have to brush it off, they have to get it together. They are gonna go with the fire to the pitch again against the Nimbus Nighthawks. So, are the Hawks gonna win? Are the Dragons gonna win? We're gonna have an aerial duel, a duel in the air with these two teams. And yeah, it's gonna happen in like 26 minutes, 25 minutes. So I expect to see you all there. Thank you for watching, guys. We will be back with that match. And oh, and Riley, yeah, okay.
So I just want to kind of remind you, I just want to apologize to everybody about the late stream start and everything. There was a lot of chaos at the beginning. We will be back here in less than 30 minutes. So just stay tuned. I'm going to do an ad break and kind of leave the screen running and everything for you guys. So see you then.